can only agree.
So yeah, very standard openings on this map. I don't think they're that familiar with it, both of them. So we should see like quite standard play. I really doubt SaSe is gonna try to cheese. He's very confident in his game against ThorZaIN, and he's been doing very good in tournaments and in ladder against the race. His main strategy, I think, is 3 gates sentries into expansion, and it's very well timed. Like he gets 1 stalker, 1 sentry. He has 2 more gates, then he makes the Nexus before making any more units, and then he just pumps some sentries, and then he makes a Robo immediately.
Yeah, sounds very safe actually.
We did see MC just playing against ThorZaIN as well, and I did see that SaSe was observing those games, so perhaps it helped him a little bit. But MC makes everything look easy, so I guess that doesn't really help all that much. But should at least give you guys sort of an idea, and yeah, also a little bit of motivation, knows that it's possible.
Oh, he's blocking the tech lab.
Yeah, SaSe always does that.
Yeah,
he does that mostly for the info. He wants to know what the ThorZaIN's gonna make.
There's a second barrack, does he see it? And he doesn't see the second barracks right there. And he actually... Yeah, he has to cancel the pylon, obviously.
No, he lets it complete. He lets it be completed quite often, actually.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
You can ask off, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't watch that many games of SaSe against ThorZaIN.
Braddock opening?
Did he see the reactor? I don't think so. So you only saw 2 Marines.
And ThorZaIN making the same strategy as he did against MC on Crevasse. So we'll see if he plays the exact same style with an expansion. I think it should be. It could be 2 racks pressure with some SCVs, but more unlikely, I guess.
The SCV does scout the second gate. He does see there are 2 extractors going on, or 2 assimilators, I think. And
very curious to see if SaSe is going to pull probes from the assimilator, perhaps goes for a sort of weird timed 4 gate, because he does have this really early proxy pylon.
I don't think it's proxy. He just wants to like be able to see if ThorZaIN takes a quick third, and if like SaSe goes down the ramp and ThorZaIN is not there, then he will go for lockdown with sentries, and you need a pylon nearby to be able to warp more sentries and lock the Terran inside of his base.
Extremely smart to block the 3rd base of the Terran with a pylon, because there's always a point when the Terran tries to fly an orbital command to this expo, and then he gets annoyed because there's a pylon.
Like, if he's like in the middle of the map or going toward attacking you, it can be very annoying.
Yep. Indeed.
I definitely agree with you guys, but considering the fact that he's opening reactor and tech lab, then it should actually be relatively easy to kill this pylon.
And Twilight Council, we've seen SaSe going a lot for Blink Stalkers. Like
against
I think it's DTs?
I think it's going to be...
Oh, he just killed the SCV, so the SCV had no peek in there. I think it's gonna be DT speed. Look at this. It's 250 gas right when the council finished. So he might... Yeah, nothing yet.
you so wanna be right, man.
I actually think he's right.
Stand the embarrassment.
No. Oh,
sorry, bro. It's Blink this time. As I said, I told you so.
You know SaSe way better than me. So.
Ooh, concussive shells does slow down one of the stalkers. Stalker gets slowed down once again.
Wow, but the Marauder was out of range.
I was actually kind of luring them out. The Marine,
the
Marine spotted it.
But he's not committing to that. I think he, it would be a little bit dangerous because he doesn't know how many gates SaSe has in his main base.
I think we're going to see one more bunker, even though 2 bunkers is obviously quite safe already.
So you think he tries to blink up the ramp, like 1 stalker to sneak into the main?
But I think he just want to fake it because he's taking expansion. Obviously, he's not going to try to kill ThorZaIN. He just wants him to be scared and get a lot of bio units, while he can take to whatever he wants, either Templars or charge lots.
I think DTs would have been better than Blink. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, in this case definitely, but you
cannot know that.
Yeah, he doesn't have the information we got. He's getting a forge as well, so I think he will go for the +1 attack. He's poking the bunker a little bit. He has to blink with all of them. Getting another gate, and the SCV will actually have a really nice peek into the main base of SaSe. He will spot the expo. He will probably spot everything else as well. Yep.
Oh, and SaSe is making armor upgrades, so we might see charge lots here, I think.
Yeah, he's gonna have to do something, otherwise he's never gonna be able to defend the bio push. If right now you want to switch into High Templar or Colossi, it's going to be too late. And Blink Stalker obviously not that great against the bio heavy army, so he's gonna have to get some way either to deal with this potentially bio push which is incoming. He does have the gas for charge, but he's not researched that yet.
I know that ThorZaIN will never attack without medivacs. He abandoned his bunkers and the stalkers are moving into the main base, so maybe he will clean the attack lab. No, it's already finished. A little bit lucky. I mean, the timing was a little bit lucky. He does get 1 or 2 SCVs, maybe another one.
Oh, nice,
this is
nice.
smart, and he does have not Storm, but
I think
Stimpack.
SaSe, he anticipated this very well, because he could have tried, I would have tried to snipe some SCVs
Me too,
and maybe
man.
lost 1 or 2 stalkers. We are so greedy,
Maybe
man.
lost all of them.
We are so very greedy,
Yes.
but we like it.
And yeah, really nice timing by SaSe to sneak around the bunkers. He's getting more gates now, charge on the way. So he's on
He might try to play just like I played yesterday against, I mean 2 days ago against ThorZaIN on
I didn't like it.
the last map.
Nice.
You didn't like it?
Because it dropped me. Yeah.
1 second. Meanwhile,
No, let's come back to that.
Alright, I'll just give up.
Explain me why you didn't
Because
like it.
you dropped me out of the tournament when you played that. No, but
I thought
actually,
you meant my strategy.
no, it was brilliant, I think, because ThorZaIN is pretty much a very, very solid player. He's using the same strategy all the time. Like he usually does not attack before he has medivacs, and he's usually not attacking before he has like upgrade timing, like 2-2 or 1-1. So getting charge lots and 2 armor upgrades is really, really smart against him. And also getting high Templars, I think, is quite
It's
good.
really smart, but I think if MC would see this, if you are General's commentary, he would think that SaSe is bad. Because the Protosses with good micro, they make a lot of sentries and they go for attack upgrades.
Yeah. Yep.
But yeah, charge lots with 2 armor upgrade, always nice to have against Terran. You
Yeah, I
can
think
just make a lot of them, especially since the patch made them so that they can't miss the hits.
We do see a very late Dark Shrine going up for SaSe now as well, perhaps for a little bit of just map control in general, or just to delay a possible third. I know that Terrans hate to face the DTs. They do have the Bioforce army, indeed, with the first Metafacts now seriously moving out, so you were one of them, sent right about that one. Towards a 101 supply right now. Oh, that's funny, 100.
And he does get the first attack upgrade in time, so he will push out with 2 medivacs and +1 on his Bioforces.
+2 is not
SaSe's
ready.
2 armor is almost finished.
Yeah,
He
really
should
nice.
not fight before he gets
No,
it.
no.
Yeah, he should try to stall a little bit of time. There's a pylon.
Love Pylon, the Pylon placement so far of SaSe really gives him a lot of info.
Stalker, it's going down.
And
Another 2
ThorZaIN,
medivacs.
ThorZaIN has a good and sizable army, but he has to be very careful because he could lose all of his units to this army. With 2 armor upgrade, no, SaSe is
he's
gonna
blinking
move
in.
Guardian Shield is going to be activated. Here we go. Stimpack charge as well activated.
force
Very
shields.
great kiting.
No force fields because the sentries are too slow. He's losing a lot of zealots. The stalkers are blinking in, focusing the medivacs.
Medivacs taking a lot of damage as well though.
Oh, they're not dying. They're still healing. All of them are so low HP.
Force field.
Excellent kiting
Wow.
here from ThorZaIN. He's
Yeah.
won him the fight basically, and maybe even the game. Because if he would have just stood there,
Killed all the
SaSe could have
sentries.
just made force fields and sniped the medivacs immediately with Blink Stalkers.
Yeah, but
no, SaSe just chased, and his Stalkers, they were like, I don't know, running around, shooting
Yeah,
sometimes at the medivacs. When the Zealots, they were dying, and once the Zealots die, then the Stalkers, they can just...
Yeah, you know, the stalker syndrome. Basically, you lose the game when the zealots are gone. Actually, he didn't focus the medivacs. Like,
No, it was more of an attack move
yeah,
instead
attack
of
move.
right
I
clicking.
wondered why, because if you focus the medivacs, they die
One by one, yeah.
quite fast, and
A lot of Medivacs right now.
yeah. And I think he will repair them, as far as I know. ThorZaIN usually does it.
It was very good from ThorZaIN to
Yeah,
scout that SaSe wasn't going Colossi, because he didn't waste time making any Vikings.
I'm not gonna lie, Hasu, you know ThorZaIN very well.
Yep.
And
Yeah.
now he's adding a few more Raxes. It was his mistake also against MC
nice.
on Crossfire.
Oh, hide it. And SaSe will perhaps be able to hide it in the corner here, yeah. So he's
Yes.
going to either waste another scan or he's going to have to wait until this mist turret is completed. Good job right there by SaSe. All small things matter, certainly when you're behind already.
There's something going to the third of SaSe. Is it a medivac? Top middle? No. The next is at the third, yeah. That's just one Marauder, okay.
One lone Marauder.
It's Rambo.
It was Christoph.
And yeah, ThorZaIN, he does have a huge walker lead once more, just like against MC. Let's hope that this time he doesn't throw it away like he
Wow,
did before
yeah.
and play his game. And
Definitely.
yeah, this time he actually made a lot of Raxes, I was saying. Against MC it was a huge mistake. He only had 5 Raxes with like 3 bays and 70 SCVs. This game I think he should make at least 10.
Does he commit to this planetary? I don't think that's a good idea. He's force-feeding the army, but still, there are so many SCVs who can repair. Yeah, he does have to retreat straight away.
And we
What's
didn't.
SaSe's upgrade? Did he just get 2 attack or 1 attack? Oh, he just got 1 attack. Okay, so his upgrades are not that great. ThorZaIN is going to be 2-1 soon, and SaSe is 1-2.
The DTs clean up those forces, but the Nexus is very low HP. And ThorZaIN is about to get his second attack upgrade. The first armor is already done as well. And yeah, this is looking quite good for ThorZaIN. I think he will wait for Ghost and then going for another push, because he does have the Ghost Academy out. Let's see, are there any ghosts on the way? Not yet. I wonder why. Oh, he's getting more Marauders actually. Marauders. He's getting the 3rd attack upgrade.
Guardian Shield being activated once again for SaSe. It seems like SaSe really wants to go for it. Decent force fields, but I'm not sure if he has enough damage output.
Doesn't seem like that. There are so many units behind the force field, so the Zealots cannot connect. The sentries are out of energy right now. The Stalkers, yeah, they have to blink away. And when you blink away, you're gonna lose all the remaining sentries. There's one DT still slicing some of the Marauders, who finally gets scanned out. And still no Ghost in the production, even though he has 700 gas.
And SaSe at 84 supply and ThorZaIN at 152, taking a huge lead in this game.
Yeah. I think he's still way ahead in the workers. Wow, 80 against 50. This is sick. And there are mules as well, so it's even worse.
Worse than it looks like.
Yeah, it's even worse than it looks like.
It looks pretty bad already. Here we go, another Stimpack being activated by ThorZaIN. Just a Stalker only army for SaSe. Literally like just a bunch of Stalkers right now, 5 Stalkers. Blinking away to safety, but it's just a matter of time before these units will be able to cut up with them. A couple of DTs might be able to make the difference if he doesn't have any energy.
Yes, there's the scan, so he does kill the remaining DTs. There are only like 3 Stalkers left. It's, well, it's 4, 3 of them. The Nexus is still quite low. The shields didn't regen in time, so he will lose his 3rd base, and with that probably the game. Because it's 150 against 60 supply, he will lose a couple of probes as well. Some more DTs being warped in, at least, well, 4 of them. But I think he still does have some scans, yeah. So he's playing very solid right now. Still no Ghost in production, but he's finally started his upgrade for the energy. But I mean, he probably won't even need any Ghosts, yeah. We do see command centers everywhere right now, going to the gold, going to this right expansion. There's one probe going down there, so...
Wow, and 84 SCVs.
He's really overdoing it a little bit, but it doesn't really matter. His income is gigantic. He's still creating a decent army. He has more than like valuable upgrades. To say the least, he's going to be on 3-2 soon against SaSe's 2-2. Well, 2-2 is nice. He's researching 3-2 as well, but Archons right now.
But at the same time, there are 5 Ghosts coming, and EMP against Archons can be quite useful.
Pretty good.
Quite the understatement there.
Well, if you have only 1 or 2 Ghosts, it's not that effective because it drains only 100 shields. But yeah, I mean,
Stalkers only lose 50% of their HP.
I was talking about Archons, man.
I know. I'm just talking about the Protoss army.
Let the wine fest begin.
And by the way, morphing Archons out of DTs is so expensive because DT is 125, 125. And if you morph them into Archons, it's like you waste so much money. I think it's way better to...
Why? It's 250 instead of 100, 300.
Yeah, but then you cannot make any Zealots, and I think your army is way weaker, but maybe I'm wrong.
I think it's always better with Templars, of course.
High Templars, yes, yeah.
And ThorZaIN doing a little bit of chasing there.
He killed like 1 Archon, and there's the DT. But the SCVs are repairing, and the planetary is almost finished, so... 6 more Ghosts on the way. It's 180 supply against 90. I don't see SaSe winning this game anymore.
What's ThorZaIN's upgrades?
3-2.
Oh, really huge.
It's killing the gateway with 1 shot, basically. And I think SaSe, well, he needs to fight right now. There's no way to run anymore. He will lose his natural. While ThorZaIN is on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bases.
This tiny army. I guess
it's like 300.
A gigantic army of ThorZaIN.
It's like the Stefano syndrome.
He's getting more and more command centers now, so he knows it's 100% over. SaSe tries to do some kind of base raid. He's sending an Archon behind the mineral line, but the planetary is in range. Now the Archon is not in range anymore. There's Cloak going on, yeah.
ThorZaIN is almost maxed, and SaSe is at 80 supply. I think he's just...
The goal!
Oh my god. They can solo this army, I think.
They do, man.
Nah. Okay. It's close.
Well, really close. I mean, they... basically killed everything.
Hey guys, we had a battle.
GG.
SaSe does call GG in the end. ThorZaIN takes the first map here on dual side. Yeah, kind of a funky opening by SaSe. Blink went for an expand build after all, then went for
late
charge.
DT.
But
I didn't like the late DT choice, by the way, because if the Terran is going for bio, you need something that splash, so it's either Colossi or High Templar.
Yeah.
And if you go for DT, then the Terran just needs to save some scans. And if they do so, they can be aggressive, and the DTs don't help at all. Why are you laughing?
SaSe made a face.
What kind of face?
Oh.
The SaSe face?